Just saw it was 14:07, just some seconds before I clicked on play here. Anyway, hello. And I've got a song inside I need to get out, so I just need to quickly get it out. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, oh. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. Whoo. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, hey. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. Woo! Do da dee da dee da dee da dee da do da do. Excuse me, I actually have to put on a deodorant. But I'm gonna be in the unknown today. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the unknown. Sorry, in the unknown. Today, I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. Woo! I'm gonna be in the unknown today. Woo! Yeah, da dee da dee da day, dee da da dee da day, dee da da do da dee do da day. I'm gonna be in the unknown. I'm gonna be in the unknown. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I'm gonna be in the unknown. I'm gonna be in the unknown. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I'm gonna be in the unknown. I'm gonna be in the unknown. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I'm gonna be in the unknown. Be in the unknown. I'm gonna be in the unknown. Live in the unknown. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the unknown. Whoa, 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 whoa. Today. Wow, yeah. Wow, that was a cool impro I just got there. I received it from the universe, from God's source, from my superconscious mind. I received it in the moment, in the now, in the unknown. I received it in the unknown. From lots of good forces. I received it from the divine, basically. And I can also say I received it from myself, because I am divine and I am God's source. Me as a soul, I'm divine and I'm a divine human and I'm an expression of God's source. And I am here as God's source in human form. And I'm living in the New Earth paradigm. And I just got this impro coming to me while I was getting ready in the bathroom. By the way, it's late into the day because I ended up having a really crazy night and I got up really late today. So it's crazy. But I've got to work on a project, a creative project I need to work on today. So I'm just trying to be really quick, but I got this song coming to me and I just wanted to sing it and I just thought I could start filming it, and I believe this will probably be used inside of a YouTube video, or this recording in itself will become a YouTube video by me putting on on a title and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm sorry I don't always remember looking into the camera as often as I should. Yeah, but anyway, I'm looking tired and it's not perfect, but I'm perfectly imperfect, you know? And I'm here with my messy, magical self. And my life is a bit messy at the moment, especially when it comes to the day and night thing, because yeah, I've really messed it up now, unfortunately, because I went to bed extremely late. It was basically early morning, so it's not good, yeah. But anyway, I'm just here and I'm just being me, and I'm a little bit late now, but I'm just going to quickly finish getting ready, and then I'm just going to go and focus on my creative project that I'm going to deal with today. I'm going to deal with it for many hours today. Yep. I'm just going to remove some excess coconut oil that I've just put on. Some of that coconut oil that I've just put on, I'm just going to remove that. But it is really nice to use coconut oil anyway. It's really nice. I really enjoy using that. I like having it on my skin. It feels good. Yeah. And it is healthy, and it's something from nature, so there's no bad stuff in it. There's nothing toxic in it. In a lot of just ordinary day creams and moisturizers, things like that, there is something called sodium lauryl sulfate. You can look it up if you want to, but it's an unhealthy item that's actually toxic for your body. It's not good, so I recommend you stay away from those things, and I recommend you either use things like coconut oil and things that are just something pure from nature on your skin, or that you buy some kind of a organic, maybe also vegan, skin cream, like moisturizer. Yeah, just something that is mainly based on nature, and I mean, if it's not fully based on nature, that at least is mainly based on nature, mainly organic, and maybe a lot of naturally derived ingredients. You know, things that are, you know, if it's a cream where it's mostly coming from nature, everything inside of it. Yeah, so it could be 100% organic or almost 100% organic, or it could be almost 100% naturally taken straight from nature. So anyway, yeah, I think you know what I mean. Anyway, I recommend those kind of products instead of the typical shop products from cheap shops, where, you know, you don't get something that is toxic free. At least you're not guaranteed that. Yeah. Alrighty, got to put on some of this foundation cream so that I won't look so tired, because I'm looking quite tired. I'm going to try to remove that tired look because I'm dark under my eyes. Yeah. Yeah, excuse me, I just have to move back and forth sometimes. Sorry, I don't always remember about looking into the camera lens either. I usually look at myself because I want to see what's going on the video screen, but I need to also look into the camera lens, and at least I've done it sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to put on this here. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yay. And this is a bit crazy because I'm showing it, I'm putting on this thing, this foundation cream. It's a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna be in the unknown today. It's kind of a bit crazy, but it's not that crazy. Anyway, I'm just a human being that's divine with my soul. I mean, my soul is divine, but what I'm trying to say is, you know, I'm a human being like y'all, and my life isn't perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't always look perfect, absolutely not. But I have kind of settled down with it, you know what I mean? I have actually made peace with the fact that I don't always look perfect, and that my life isn't always perfect, and things like that. So that's okay, and it's no problem if people see me looking not at my best. I don't always look at my best, but I don't think it's a big issue, and it's not a problem anyway, because my worth isn't in my looks. And in any case, I know who I am, and I know my worth. And the thing is that you can think that as well, by the way, and you don't need to let anyone put you down, or worry about what people think about you. It's not important. What's important is what you think about you, and what God Source thinks about you. And God Source, which we all are an expression of, as living souls, thinks that you are magnificent, wonderful, beautiful, and a creation of art. We're all a piece of art, basically, because we are a miracle. Each creation is a miracle. I'm a miracle. It's a miracle that we are born. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it ourselves. I mean, you know, we as human beings, we were just born into this life, but it's basically us as souls that were born into it, really. But in a way, our human bodies were also born into it. I mean, our human bodies didn't make themselves, you know. Anyway, it sounds a bit crazy, or no, not crazy, sorry. Maybe it sounds a bit complicated, this, but anyway, we are, in a way, we've done it ourselves in a way, we as souls, because we are God's source, and God's source is controlling everything and is creating and doing stuff. Sorry, I don't always remember about looking into the camera as often as I should. Yeah, I'll have to get better with that. But yeah, so God's source decided to come to earth to have a human experience through all us that are living souls. And we are here with a human body. We are God's source in human form. All of us. That's what I believe. It sounds really dramatic and big and maybe a bit crazy for many of you. I don't know, but you can think what you want to. But this is my belief, and please respect it. I mean, please respect that I've got that belief, because I'm allowed to have my belief. We're all we're all entitled to have our own beliefs. Yeah. Anyway, at least I'm feeling better now after getting myself more ready for the day. Yeah, it feels good to treat myself in different ways, like the way I've just done with my face, because, you know, my body and my face is all a part of me, and I'm not saying it doesn't matter how we look and stuff like that, and of course we should love ourselves, and also with the way we present ourselves to the world is a good way of loving yourself. You know, it's a good thing to do, to put on makeup if you want to, but you don't have to. But I mean, to do things that in your view makes you present yourself in a good way to the world. But you need to do it out of love for yourself, and not because you're feeling, oh, I know I have to do this and that, or for example, oh, I have to wear makeup. You don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to wear makeup. And that's why, I mean, I know that very well. That's why I don't always wear makeup, because well, the thing is, even if I felt like there was pressure in the society around me, which I think there is to some degree, I wouldn't have known, I would have known, that I wouldn't have had to, I wouldn't have had to wear makeup, and I would have known, that I don't have to wear makeup, and I know that at this point in my life. I know that very well. There's so much stuff out there in the world, like voices and impressions given to us, like through magazines, that is telling us, oh, you have to look a certain way, and you have to do a certain thing, and you have to do this and that. And no, you can just be you, and you can look as you. You don't have to try to look like anyone else, and you don't have to wear makeup. You don't have to do anything particular. But what is good in general is if you at least have a wash, you know, maybe put on some coconut oil or some nice cream, and brush your hair and things like that, you know, just at least do some basic stuff and make yourself look presentable, you know, look in a way that no one will find difficult or bit unpleasant to deal with, because it's not nice for others if you're not looking presentable, if you've not managed to, you know, deal with yourself in a respectful way. Show respect for yourself. Yeah, I'm trying to say, show respect for yourself by actually looking after yourself and trying to present yourself in a good and respectful way. In a good and presentable way, and also you can say respectable way, or a respectful way, respectful towards yourself, because if you treat yourself with love and care and respect, and you show yourself to the world in a way where it looks like, oh, she's looked good after herself, or he's looked good after himself, and you know, and they look like a well-kept human being, to put it like that, you know, if you look in a good way and you give a good impression, it will not just benefit you, but everyone around you, if you know what I mean, and it will just benefit all of us, you know. And if people go around, they look, you know, they smell sweaty, and they look messy, and things like that. Of course, we have to bear over with them and forgive them in a way, but it's not always pleasant to be around people if they haven't looked well after themselves, and maybe they don't always realize it themselves that they haven't looked well after themselves, because maybe they just aren't in that space of mind, or they might be sick in their mind, or something like that, you know. Yeah, it's just lots of stuff going on. But anyway, I'm getting delayed basically. Oh yeah, I'm really delayed now, so I have to crack on, to put it like that. Yeah, anyway, I'm just actually, now that I'm at it, we're getting ready and improving my look, to put it like that. Not improving exactly, because I'm perfectly beautiful with my natural beauty. I am beautiful just with my natural beauty, and I look exactly good. I mean, I just look very good, and I look gorgeous in my view, just without makeup. But sometimes I want to wear makeup, and right at this moment I want to put on makeup because I want to wear makeup, so I'm going to do it. The thing is, we don't have to do it, but we are free to do it. We are free to put on makeup if we want to. I'm going to start with this thing I'm normally using, But yeah, I'm also trying to chat to you and say some important things to you at the same time as I'm standing here getting ready myself, yeah. But it's all an impro, this. I'm just improvising. But yeah, I'm gorgeous. You are beautiful, Ruth Christine, yeah. You're beautiful, Ruth Christine. Thank you, yeah. I'm talking to myself in the mirror. I do that sometimes when I'm on my own, and I'm just doing it now on the spur of the moment here on this video because I'm trying to show you how you can do it. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't worried about it. But back to that thing about me presenting myself to the world, or us presenting ourselves to the world. Well, things like that. And the thing is that, yeah, I know that I don't have to look a certain way because it's all up to me. I can create the own expression of me that I want. I can create my own expression of myself and how I look. I'm doing that. I just keep on creating different versions of me, basically, because each day I'm looking in a different way and I'm having a different version of me, like with the clothes I'm wearing. So this is my today version of me. I wanted to wear this one today. I haven't actually worn it for a very long time. But yeah, so I'm creating the now version of me. I'm in the now, I'm in the unknown, as I was saying, and yeah, I'm just creating my version of me. I mean, my today version, you could say, and I just keep on creating a new version of me, you could say. But anyway, so the point is that I don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to do anything. I know that when it comes to makeup. And as I've said before in my videos, I don't always wear makeup. And yeah, I just don't always do it. But these days I often do it. And I often like it. And to me, it's nice. And I often find that when I'm wearing makeup these days, it enhances my own beauty, my natural beauty. And it kind of emphasizes it, yeah, you could say it like that. And I often feel good with wearing makeup, and I often find it that I suit it. So to me, it's something that is a positive thing these days. But I'm not going to put pressure on myself and tell myself, oh, I have to wear makeup every day or something like that. Yeah, no. But I also can enjoy sometimes being makeup free and just feeling like my skin is relaxing and that I'm relaxed in my natural beauty and things like that. So I vary what I do, and I'm not saying you have to do this or that. Absolutely not. That's one of my points here. I'm just trying to advocate for freedom, because we are free to either wear makeup or not wear makeup. We are free to either wear a special kind of style on our clothing or not wear that special kind of style. Like if we want to look like a hippie, we can look like a hippie. If we want to look like a rock star, we can look like a rock star. If we want to look like an elegant lady when we are ladies, we can do that. If we want to look like a drag queen, we can even do that. There's just so many looks around, there's so many looks around. And some looks are a bit crazy to me when I'm seeing them. But, people have their own rights and they have their freedom, so they're allowed to look like that. And I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to judge anyone for the way they look. If they want to have a lot of tattoos on their face or a lot of piercings in their ears, whatever they want to do, it's up to them. So, yeah, but I'm just trying to point out that we are free. We are free to express ourselves the way we want to. And we are free to try to present ourselves in a very good way, in the way that is the best way for us, the way we feel it, the way we are called to, the way our soul leads us to express ourselves. We can feel called to express ourselves in a way that fits with our soul, and I think we often are called to do that. That we often are feeling called to do that. But anyway, yeah, follow the soul's call, the call of your soul, what your soul calls you to do, what your soul calls you to do when it comes to how to present yourself. And if you feel like you want to have a certain image that you are wanting to present to the world, you're allowed to create that image and show that to the world. If you feel like you want to just have a natural look, you're free to do that. You can have a natural look. If you feel like you want to put on a lot of makeup, you can do that. If you feel like you want to put on a little bit of makeup, you can do that. If you want to shave your hair when you're a man, your facial hair, and not have a beard, you can do that. But if you think it's more masculine and better for you to wear a beard and you prefer wearing your beard, having a beard, you can have that, So it's all just free, we're all just free to create our own universes in a way. We're all free to just create our own worlds and create our own unique expressions of ourselves. Yeah. It's really good, and it's important to remember that we are all free, and we shouldn't judge anyone, and we shouldn't be putting anyone down for how they look or something like that, because it's a free world, and we are all free, and we are all free human beings, free sovereign human beings. So each of us are sovereign, and that means that we are entitled to decide over ourselves. For example, when it comes to how we look, no one can tell us how we look and force us to look a certain way. No. Not even the pressure that we might feel coming from magazines and models and Hollywood and whatever it is in the society, because we can sometimes feel, at least in the modern day Western society, that there's pressure around about how to look. And maybe some people even feel like they need to be extremely thin, and then they can get sick in their minds and they can get anorexia and stuff like that, which is not good. So there's a lot of dangers out there, to put it like that. So we have to be careful with all these things to do with looks, but also with other things. Like you might feel like you have to act a certain way, but you don't have to act a certain way. You don't have to listen to what society is telling you. If you feel like there's pressure around you for acting a certain way, or for buying a lot of designer clothes, or certain type of fashion, like if you're a kid or a teenager watching this and you feel like, oh, there's a pressure in my class or at my school of wearing a certain type of fashion, don't listen to it, my friend. Don't listen to it. No. You don't have to follow the fashion, whatever the fashion is in your area, in your country, or wherever you live. No. You don't have to follow the fashion. You don't have to follow any trends. You can make your own trends. You can be a trendsetter. You can do your own thing. You can just be unique and special. You can stand out from the crowd. We can all stand out from the crowd. And that's one of the things that I want to encourage people to do. Just stand out from the crowd. Just be you. Be you. Be free. Be free, live as you, live as yourself. Just be you, live as yourself. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but anyway, I was also going to say, so because I'm not thinking, oh, my worth is in my looks or something like that, because it's absolutely not, even though I am a model. Yeah, I started on being a model. I became a model last year, basically, in my view, because I realized last year that I was good at modeling by modeling for myself. I just realized, oh, I'm good at modeling. I basically realized that last year. Well, at least that's when I fully realized it, in my view. But I've done well on photos before. But I took some photos of myself as if I was my own model last year. Maybe it's about half a year ago now. And anyway, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed taking photos of myself, and I really found it that I was good at it. So I started making model videos of myself, and you can see them on my channel. So I've made some model videos of myself where you can see me, some chosen photos, not all of the photos I took. Apart from in one video, there's one video where I'm actually showing the whole complete photo shoot I did of myself. So it's raw and unpolished. It's really raw and unpolished because you see absolutely all the photos. But in most of the videos, you just see some photos I've picked out. But the thing is that, I've just made these model videos of myself, and I'm pleased with them, and I like that. And just because I'm a model, though, it doesn't mean that my worth is in my looks or things like that, outer appearance. No, it's not, and absolutely not. And I know I'm worth an enormous amount, and you can't put money to it at all. And that's the same with everyone, because every soul is a very precious living soul. Every living soul, yeah. We are all very precious, and so precious that you can't put it into words or money. It's beyond words. We are just extremely precious, to put it like that. But also us as human beings, with all it entails that we are human beings, we can't put that into words, really. We can't really express it in words how valuable we are, because we are so valuable. We are so precious. And I think you really know it in many ways, or in at least one way yourself, or from one experience yourself, probably, at least many of you, because many of you have probably lost a dear one, like a brother or a sister or a grandparent, and you have felt that loss and felt like whoever you lost was so precious to you, and that you just couldn't express it into words how precious they were, and you had to grieve. And we have to grieve sometimes, because sometimes we lose someone that we love. But I believe that everyone on the good side will come to the fifth dimension, to heaven, and that we'll meet again with those people that we've lost, as long as they've been on the good side. That's how I believe. That's how I believe on that area. Yeah. Well, anyway, I really crack on, because I'm running late here. Ooh, I'm running late. So I'm going to put on this. Yeah. So this is an eyebrow pen. Yeah, I need to just go closer to the mirror for a while. Sorry about that. So just wait for me, please. Yeah, because I need to put this eyebrow thing on. I don't have to put any of this on. It's just that I want to today. Today I want to wear some makeup, so I am. So I am putting on some makeup today. Now I'll put some on that one. Now I'm going to put some on the other one. Yeah. But yeah, it's remembrance. We have to remember about important things like that. Our worth isn't in our looks. The thing is, I'm a living soul, and I'm God's source as a soul. God's source lives through me as a soul, and I'm an expression of God's source. And basically, in essence, I am God's source as a soul. So my soul is divine, and I'm also here as a human. I'm here as God's source in human form, like you are when you are a living soul. We are all here as God's source in a human form. And you could say God's source expresses himself or herself, whatever you want to say, through us individuals, us that have, just through the whole of us, basically, through the humanness of us. And our bodies, for example. Yeah, so I can give a hug to someone, for example, and show God's love that lives in my heart through that hug. Yeah. I'm gonna move on with my makeup now. So I'm gonna use this brush on my eyebrows like this. Yep. I didn't put on a lot of that eyebrow pen. But yeah, the thing is that I know who I am. I know a lot about myself and who I am. And I haven't even told you all my secrets, to put it like that. Yeah, I can't tell everything. But anyway, so the thing is that, basically I know who I am. I know my worth. I know my value. I know I'm incredibly valuable. I know I'm incredibly valuable, yeah. So I feel like it doesn't really matter if I have a video where I'm looking very tired and not at my best, which has been the case many times lately, because that's not where my value is. And it's not a problem if someone thinks I don't look very good all the time. And maybe some people have when this film that I'm making now is being shown to the world. At that point, this one is being shown. I might have shown a lot of videos I've recorded lately. I mean, I might have already have presented to the world a lot of videos I recorded lately where I haven't looked at my best. And if some people have watched it at that now moment that you're watching this, they might have thought, oh, she doesn't always look good. I would never present myself to the world like that. But the thing is, I'm trying to get some points across, and I'm here as an example. And that's some of the reasons why I'm doing these things, because I'm willing to put myself out there in a vulnerable way, because it's kind of vulnerable. It's not ideal, and it's kind of vulnerable from my ego or whatever to call it, you know what I mean? It's not like I feel like, oh yeah, I really want to show myself in a very tired looking dark under my eyes and stuff like that. No, it's not that I want to show myself that way really, but I feel like I've been led to make all these video recordings I've made lately, and I believe it's my soul and God's source through me and in me as a soul, or well, God's source is me as a soul, but yeah, it's through my soul and it's through God's source that I've been led to do all these things and to create all these videos, I believe. Hello. I have to look into the camera sometimes. And I'm sorry, I'm not always doing it so often. Yeah, I forget about it sometimes. Yeah, but now at least I've done that thing. Now I'm going to put on more. I hope you're getting my points here. And I'm coming out with a lot of points here today in the unknown. That's the thing. I'm just here creating in the unknown, because I didn't know what was going to happen. That's the thing. And I didn't know I was going to end up talking for so long. And I just wanted to make a short video. But the typical thing is when I make these videos, when I start on making them, I end up making them for longer than I'm thinking I'm going to make them for. Anyway, now I'm going to put on some eyeliner, and I just have to be close to the mirror for doing that, so just bear with me, please. Yeah. But I can talk to you while I'm doing it. So now I'm putting on some eyeliner on my right eye. Yep. I need to concentrate for this thing. But I am knowing that I'm filming, and I know it's not the best for you to not see my face, but you will see soon. Now I'll put on some eyeliner on that one. It's not perfect, but it's okay. You can probably see the difference. So there's eyeliner on that one and not on that one. Now I'm going to put eyeliner on that one. Yep. Yeah, so I'm here in the unknown, and I'm creating here in the unknown. I'm creating a video that didn't exist some minutes ago. I'm creating something new and something unique. And I'm basically inviting you into my life to a big degree, yeah. Let me see, am I finished? Oh, that was different. That one was different. Yeah, they don't always become exactly the same on each side. No, they don't. No, they don't always. Anyway, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Let me see, I'm just going to fix a bit on the first side, the right side. Just going to fiddle a bit with the right side. Yeah, it's okay now. Can you see me? So I've got some eyeliner on that one as well now. Of course you could see me, but yeah, you can see my eyes. I was basically thinking of my eyes, and I'm looking into your eyes in a way. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, I've got that done. Now I'm going to put on makeup on the bottom. Yep. I mean underneath my eyes. I'm going to put on some eyeliner, and I'm doing that now. First on the right side, and I can always fiddle a bit with it afterwards. I've got some now on that side there. Yep. Things are developing here, yeah. But yeah, the thing is, the most important thing about the human being is their inner being, in my view. Well, to put it like that, in a way, maybe it's not an inner being, because it could be that the soul is actually kind of engulfing us, I mean, being around us. But whether we've got our soul physically placed inside our bodies or just around our bodies as an invisible thing, in any case, you know, we are here with a soul, and that soul is so much more important than our bodies. I just saw 3223, so mirrored numbers, which is really nice and cool, yeah. Just gonna put on a little bit more eyeliner, and then I'll be with you again with my face. Well, yeah, I'm just here, and I'm just creating things in the unknown. Wowdy dowdy. I am creating a lot of things in the unknown these days. Like last night, I got this impro song coming to me, and I felt like recording that impro song that I'd received. And I started recording it, and this was in the middle of the night. And then I ended up just improvising more and more. After I'd recorded the first bit, I mean, something I'd already been given before I started recording, but after I started recording, I was given more from the divine in that moment, in the now moment, in the unknown. The thing is, if you're just fully surrendered to the unknown, you can receive a lot of stuff in the now, yeah, and in the unknown, because the now is an unknown moment, yeah, because we never know what's going to happen, yeah. That's the thing. Things don't always go as planned, and that's an example. I mean, that's a proof of how we don't know what's going to happen, yeah. Just going to check on my makeup here a bit closer. Well, closer to the, quite a lot closer to the mirror. Actually, this one has been really powdery lately, and this one here, which is an older type of mascara, has actually worked a little better lately, I think. So I think I'm going to use this old one, actually, even though that's the oldest one, because it has seemed a bit better lately. But yeah, I'm gonna use this mascara today, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna put this on now. Yeah, this is actually, I could just say, this is actually from a place I've been shopping sometimes. It's a place where they've got a lot of organic products. I'm not trying to be an ad person or something like that. I wasn't planning on making any commercials or anything, but I can just tell you about it anyway, because I can recommend that place, actually. No one has paid me to say this. This is just coming from me in spur of the moment. But yeah, I can recommend this thing here. This company thing here called Green People. This shop I'm in called Green People, because they are selling organic products, and I've ordered it online. This one, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put on some mascara now, so just bear with me, please. Yep. Da 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 do da do da dee da day. Da 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 do da do da do da day. Da 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 do da do da dee da da do da do da dee. Da da do da do da do da day. Yeah, but dee but da do 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 day. Yeah, but dee but da do 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 day. Yeah, but dee but da do 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 day. But da dee but do do day. Yeah, but da dee but do day. Yeah, so I'm here in the unknown, and I'm just creating a lot of stuff in the unknown. And the thing is that when I was singing that song yesterday, as I was in the unknown and I'd started to record the thing I had already received before I started recording, so when I'd basically recorded that impro, that song I'd been given, it was basically a little tune of 1 or 2 lines, or something like that, I think. And anyway, after I'd recorded what I'd already gotten into my mind before recording, then I was just in the flow of the now, and I was in the unknown, and I just kept improvising new things. And the song kept on developing, and I was also talking and saying things. I felt like singing in the heat of the moment, to put it like that. And it was really interesting, and it was a really nice experience, and it was just becoming something unique. And I made this unique video recording that I'm planning on calling Never Give Up, because I was singing very much about never giving up, and we should never give up. No, I put on mascara on there, as you can see now, yeah. But I'm going to deal with it. Oh, I've got some mess there, see? I need to take that away. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing is that, yeah, we have to keep on going and never give up. It's very important. Things aren't always easy. No. Life doesn't always feel easy, and I know very much about that, but we need to always keep on going and never give up. Yeah. I'm going to put on some mascara on my left eye now, on the left eyelashes, on the upper eyelid. Yep. And if you're looking for a good guy, if you're a woman, go after someone who's not just interested in your looks. That's really important, yeah. You need to find a good guy, someone who likes the whole of you, someone who likes and loves the whole of you and all parts of you, and not just the way you look, yeah. Looks are changing, and we're not going to always look very young necessarily. Depends on things, but we might start looking older and things like that. So it's important to not have a relationship based on looks. Of course, whoever you are going to be with needs to also like your looks, but that's not the main thing, you know? No. No. And whoever you want to be with should be someone that accepts you for who you are. It should be someone that sees the true you and your true colors and accepts you for who you are, and also who embraces and accepts you with all your weaknesses and all your weak sides, to put it like that, yeah. Because we've all got weaknesses. None of us is perfect and without weaknesses, yeah. But in a relationship, we can strengthen each other, you know. We can build each other up and help each other and complete each other and things like that. So if someone is weak in one area, the other one could be strong in that area, so that one who is strong could help the one who is weak in that area. Sorry, I'm not always looking enough into the camera lens. I'll try to get better with that. Yeah, I'm going to do some more makeup, put it like that. I'm going to put on some more makeup. I'm going to put on some mascara on the bottom eyelashes, put it like that. Yep. I'm in the unknown, and I'm gonna keep on being in the unknown. And I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I'm gonna be in the unknown and creating the unknown. Do-da-dee-day. I'm playing with God's source, and God's source is playing with me. You. That's the thing, because God's source lives through me. I'm having to bow down. I hope you're understanding this, because if I'm standing up like this, then yeah, you don't see that much of me, but you still don't always see everything, because I'm just doing like this sometimes. But if I'm bowing down even more, then you're seeing this whole thing. But yeah, the thing is that basically God's source is playing through me, playing in the middle of the now, in the middle of the unknown, when I'm allowing it to happen, which I am. So I'm going with the flow, and I'm letting God's source speak through me and flow through me and work through me and express himself through me in different ways, by me just being surrendered to the now, which I am. And by me being surrendered to the unknown and allowing myself to live in the unknown and create in the unknown like I'm doing now, and everything is just coming to me, whatever I need of words to say and stuff like that, it's just coming to me in the unknown, in the others, or in the now. Yeah, it's really good. It's a cool way of living when you're living like this. Yeah. Now I'm going to put on some mascara on that bottom parts of my eyelashes. Wow, it's been filming for over 40 minutes already. Wow. Oh, well, these things happen. Maybe God's source wanted me to create a bit long video, but I'm just going with the flow anyway. And when I've done all this and I'm finished with this recording, when I've got ready for my day and I'm finished with this recording, I'm going to go into a creative project, and I'm dealing with these days. As I've told you before, it's a really exciting, very good and very unique and very special creative project, and it's like I'm giving birth to something, yeah. And I have to do the final push of this creative project, but when it comes to the giving birth, basically, to put it in a symbolic way. Yeah, to put it in a symbolic way, I have to do the final push over the last hours and days. When I've done the final push, then it's like having given birth to a baby, and then, when a baby's newborn, it's full of blood and stuff like that. It's not looking perfect and it's full of blood, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the thing is, in the same way as a baby needs to be cleansed and washed and prepared and put on nice clothes and stuff like that, in the same way, the thing I'm creating, after I've birthed it, I'm going to cleanse it, I'm going to improve it, I'm going to make it clean, to put it like that. Yeah, I'm talking in symbols here. I'm going to make it clean, and I'm going to get rid of everything that shouldn't be there, like getting rid of some dirty things on a baby boy or a baby girl that's just been born, and I'm basically going to wash and clean up the thing I've created and make it polished in a way. Anyway, make it like a newborn baby that's been washed and cleaned, and I'm going to put on some clothes on that thing I've created, to put it simply. So I'm going to wrap it in and wrap it into something, basically. And yeah, I'm just going to basically act as if I've got a baby I've given birth to, and that the baby needs to be cleansed, washed, and prepared for the world, to be presented to the world. And also I'm going to have to wrap it up, clothe it in something, put some clothes on it, on my creation that I'm going to be having with me soon. Yeah, so I'm going to have to do that, as a woman has to put clothes on her daughter or son when she's given birth to a baby. Yeah, I hope you're understanding all of this. 44 minutes I've just been filming, and now it's some seconds extra. And anyway, I'm just going to do the last final touches with my mascara, yeah? Okay. So yeah, it's getting on now. It's not much left. I'm almost done now. I'm not putting so much mascara on the bottom eyelashes. I'm recommending to put most mascara on the upper eyelashes. Yeah, I want to advise you to do that, those of you who are wearing makeup. Yeah, As you can probably see now, I've put some mascara on the lower eyelashes. Yep. I'm just gonna check things out, and I'm gonna clean things up with this cotton bud. Yep. Well, yeah, you can just think what you want about me. That's not my concern. But I do hope that I'm inspiring a lot of people with all these videos I'm making, yeah. And I hope I'm encouraging you, because I'm trying to say good things to you, and I'm trying to uplift you and encourage you and advise you and inspire you and do good things for you and be an inspiration for you. And I'm basically just trying to do good stuff for the world. I'm here and I'm shining my light, and I'm being me, and I'm being free, and I'm living in the now, in the unknown, and I'm creating a lot of good stuff, and I'm just trying to basically shine my light and contribute in a good way, to the world. I'm basically trying to help humanity in different ways, yeah. Yeah, I'm here to shine my light, I'm here to share truths, I'm here to share love, I'm here to do lots of good things, and I'm doing good things, and I'm in the middle of my destiny, I'm in the middle of living out my purpose. I'm just here, and I'm first of all just here to be. But yeah, one of the things I'm here to be is me, to put it simply. But actually that's basically what it is. That's basically what it boils down to. I'm here to be me, and I'm here to be free. But it's just one way of putting it, really, what I'm here to do, because I'm here to do other things as well, in the language way of saying it, if you know what I mean. So the condensed way of saying it, the boiled down way of saying it, is to say I'm here to be me. But another way, or I mean, if I'm going to put extra words to what I'm here to do, I can say things like I'm here to show love, live in love, and share peace and joy and happiness and truth with the world, you know. I can say extra words like that, but basically they're all about me just being me, because I've got all these things in me that I want to show the world, like love and truths. And so as long as I'm just being me, basically I will just come out with all these things. They will just come out naturally. You see what I'm saying? And it's basically me letting God's source live through me, because God's source is me and every other soul. God's source lives through all of us as a living soul. So when we are just being ourselves, that means that we're letting God's source live through us and express himself through us, yeah? Hope you're understanding all this. Anyway, I'm just gonna look at my makeup close up and just do my final touches, and then I'll talk to you a bit more in front of the camera. Yeah, it's looking very good now. I am thinking I need to end this soon. I need to get on with my creative process that's going to lead me to give birth to a creation. Yeah, a piece of art, basically. Yeah, and it will be so nice when I'm finished with it. Woo! When I'm finished with this thing I'm making, with creating it, I'll be very proud, and then I can tell the world about it. I can tell the whole world about it then, yeah. It will be so nice, yeah. It will be very, very special. It is a very special creative process I'm in the middle of, and I'm creating something unique, and it's me who's doing it. It's not a collaborative work, it's just an individual work. It's just some creative process that I'm in. Not many people know about it even. At the moment, there's very few that even know that I'm doing it. Yeah, but of course I've talked about it anonymously, I mean in a secretive way here on YouTube lately. At least one time I mentioned it before. I think I mentioned it twice before, indirectly at least. But anyway, I've told in at least one video before this video that I believe will become a part of a YouTube video, or that will become a YouTube video in itself. I have told about the fact that I will that I'm in the middle of a creative project I'm dealing with. I've told about this on YouTube in at least one video, but I believe it's in more than that. I mean, recently I have. When it comes to the videos I've already published at this point in time I'm in now, and by the way, I'm on Friday the 28th of March 2025. But yeah, so what the point was anyway is that I haven't told many people about what I'm creating at the moment. I mean, when it comes to this secret thing I'm creating, But I have told it to many people in the world in a way that I'm creating something, but it's not the same as saying what it is, and I haven't said what it is. So the only thing that some people have gotten hold of through my YouTube videos, or one YouTube video, is that I'm in the middle of creating something, but yeah, they don't know what it is I'm creating. Yeah. Let me see. I'll have a look at my makeup through this way as well. Then I can see it in that way as well. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm going to look in the mirror again. I think I'm going to just leave it now. Yeah. It's not looking perfect. No. And makeup often ends up not looking perfect for me. But it's okay. It doesn't have to look perfect. Unfortunately, I look quite tired. But that's my own fault, and I need to do better and go to bed in a decent time. Especially now, tonight, after this crazy night I just had last night. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just working on things, and life isn't always perfect for us, or how things go isn't always perfect. Things that don't always go perfectly, no. And the thing is that we are lifing, you could say that. I learned that expression from a lady called Courtney that I'm often watching, and I've been watching a lot of her this March. Yeah, we are lifing. That means, oh wow, I just got 51:15. So mirrored numbers again on the count up here on the phone I'm using for filming this. Yeah, so I've been filming for 51 minutes and 15 seconds. Yeah, I really like mirrored numbers. It's really nice, and I think it's a sign that I'm on the right track. Yeah. But back to what I was going to say. So, yeah, what was it? What was it again? What was I going to say? Help me, God, source. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the thing about life. Yeah, so this lady called Courtney, and she's got a channel called the Divinely Aligned Channel, or something like that. She's a really nice lady. Anyway, she has said this expression, lifing, but it might be not her invention. Well, in any case, it's all from God's source when all boils down to it anyway, because God's source lives through all of us and expresses himself through all of us, and it's a consciousness, I believe. Yeah, God's source is a consciousness. Yeah, we're all a part of that big consciousness, I believe. But yeah, she said this thing in a video at least once. No, sorry, I've heard it more than once. Yeah, so at least once you could say. But yeah, I mean, I definitely know I've heard it at least once from her, but I believe I've heard it more than that. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not always talking perfectly, and didn't mean to say anything wrong there. But first I was saying at least once, but then I thought to myself, no, I've heard it more than once. Yeah, but I just yeah. I wasn't exactly saying it wrongly anyway, because at least once, that is meaning that it could be more than once. Anyway, so the thing is that she's mentioned that expression at least once, but I believe it's been more than once. And I believe it could have been when she was having one of her transmissions, put like that, one of her channelings, because she's channeling source consciousness, and she's been told to class it or call it zero, and it could have been that it was zero, or to say it in a different way, God source, that came up with that expression when she was in some kind of a trance and was channeling God source. Yeah, but in any case, I think it's quite a good expression, because lifing, to me, that is basically pointing out that we're doing life. We're doing life, and life is what it is, and life is, wow, it's flowing, it's moving, it's natural. It's like in nature where things are flowing and growing, and they're not looking perfect, and no flower or no plant is the same as another one, and that's the same as with us human beings. None of us are the same. Even twins aren't the same, and we're not meant to be the same. There's always something different about us. We're all meant to be unique, yeah, and we're all precious and special just the way we are, yeah. But yeah, we are lifing, so life isn't always feeling perfect, or we don't always feel like our life is perfect, or that things are going perfectly in our lives. No. But we're lifing, and that's a part of life, that sometimes accidents happen, sometimes we have things to grieve over. Sometimes we have difficulties. Sometimes we go through difficult phases in life. Sometimes we have a bad day. Sometimes we have a good day. And it's just a lot of variations, and it's all part of life. So when we're living our lives, basically we're just lifing, we're just lifing. But I think it can kind of mean that you shouldn't be really worried about things and just let life be life, and so don't think that your life has to look perfect or be perfect all the time or be the way you want it all the time, and don't expect it to be the way you want it all the time, because it's not going to be the way you want it all the time. 5505 I got there, and that's angel number 555. Woo! Yeah, so that's really nice. But yeah, just don't expect it to be like that all the time. I mean, the way you want it all the time, I recommend that because it's just unrealistic in my view. But I don't want to give you, any bad thoughts or anything like that. I'm not saying it in a bad meaning. And I think it's very important to have hope for the future and think that things can get better for you, and things can get better for you, and things will get better for you. Yay! So just don't give up. The thing is, we never have to give up. I mean, we have to never give up, because when we're never giving up, then we give ourselves the chance to experience that life gets better for us, and that we are coming out of the tunnel, if we're in a tunnel, symbolically. I hope you're understanding it all. Anyway, I really need to crack on soon, but I think I'm actually going to give myself the treat of putting on a lipstick. Yep, putting on a lipstick, yeah. Yeah. Do. Yeah, because I like lipstick, but I usually don't wear it every day. No, sorry, I never wear it every day. I should have said usually. I never wear it every day, but I might have worn it 2 or 3 times in a row sometimes. I mean, 2 or 3 days in a row sometimes. That might have happened, but most of the time I'm wearing lipstick quite seldom, and sometimes it can go weeks between each time I'm wearing lipstick. But I've worn it more often to do with being a YouTuber and creating YouTube videos lately. But anyway, I've got a really nice one here. It's really nice, this one, yeah. And I'm going to use this one. Just bear with me, please. I think I suit this one as well, so I like wearing this one, yeah. I'm gonna live in the unknown today. Yeah, there you go. There you can see it. Can you see it in this light? I think you can see it. Anyway, so I've got this lipstick on now. Yay, you look good, Ruth Christine. I was saying it to that camera version of me that I'm saying, and I'm going to say it to my own mirror version. Hello, you, Ruth Christine, in the mirror, to put it like that. You look very good now. You look very good. Thank you. You can thank yourself as well. Yeah. There's a lot that you can do. Oh, I've just thought of some things. So now the only thing I'm lacking now to my look of today, put it like that, I've created my own new look now. I've created my today's look, my today's version of me. Yeah. And the only thing I'm lacking now is to have some earrings. I just thought of that, and I want to put some earrings in. So, what earrings am I going to use? That's the question. But I'm gonna live in the unknown today. Woo! I'm gonna live in the unknown today. I'm gonna live in the unknown. I'm gonna live in the unknown. I'm gonna live in the unknown today. I'm gonna live in the unknown today. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I'm gonna live in the unknown. I'm gonna be in the unknown. In the unknown, no, in the unknown, yeah. I'm gonna live in the unknown today, I'm gonna live in the unknown today, I'm gonna be in the unknown, and I'm gonna live in the unknown. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I'm still breathing, I came to think of there. That thought came to my mind. Oh, wow, I just had 1 hour and 7 seconds. Oh, and there 11 seconds there. Oh, wow. Wowdy dowdy, I filmed for over an hour. But yeah, I'm going to live in the unknown today. Oh, I got 17 seconds there after 1 hour. Really nice, yeah. I'm going to live in the unknown today anyway. I'm going to be in the unknown today. And I'm still breathing. You're still breathing if you're watching this. And the thing is, it's not enough to just be breathing. We have to be living. We have to be laying ourselves. Well, don't have to, but it's best if you do that. Letting yourself fully experience your life with all it entails and live life to the full, basically. Yay! Woohoo! That's a good way of saying it. Live your life to the full. Live your life to the full, my friend. Have fun, be you, enjoy life, and be you. Woo! Yay! But also, the thing about breathing, it's not just that we need, one, woo! I just saw it was coming. I just had 1 hour, 1 minute, and 11 seconds. I just had that. It just happened to me. I just had it on the timer here. Wowdy dowdy. That was really nice. So that's the same as angel number 11. 11, yeah, wow. Wow, did I, woo, I had that happening, yay, woo. But anyway, so the thing about breathing is that it's not just that you have to keep staying alive. There's a song about staying alive. There's a film called Staying Alive with John Travolta. I've watched it and I remember really liking that film. Anyway, so, I got something else nice, I think. I think it was 47 seconds after the 1 minute. But anyway, yeah, so we don't have to just be breathing and staying alive, but we need to actually give ourselves some deep breaths, like I was just doing right after I was finished my song. I just felt like breathing in some deep, big breaths and just being quiet for a while. And that's really important. We need to do that sometimes. Well, ideally, I'm not saying that you have to. I'm not going to force you to do anything. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. We can't force anyone to do anything, and I'm not trying to. Absolutely not. I just got 1 and 2 and 22. So 1 minute, 1 hour, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. And that included, therefore, the angel number 222. Yes, woohoo! Thank you, God, source. Yay, but yeah, so the thing is that I lost it a bit now. I lost my throw of thoughts there. It was something to do with breathing and we sometimes basically I'm trying to tell you about what I think is best for you. I'm not saying you have to do anything. It's up to you what you do. You live your life freely. You're free as you got free will. You can choose if you want to listen to my advice and follow my advice or not. But my advice is anyway to sometimes, like once a day at least, give yourself some time, some moments where you're taking some big, deep breaths, like 3 or 5 big, deep breaths, and you breathe fully in. You inhale deeply into you and into your heart, and you can focus on your human heart as well. And there's a lot of good stuff in our human hearts. And behind it, we've got a sacred heart as well, a second heart. Yeah, and you can breathe into you and you can breathe out, fully breathing out as much as you manage to, and then take a good deep breath in again and keep on going like that for a little while, and it will help you to connect to yourself and your hearts and who you are, and it will help you to connect to God's source, which is you basically, you as a soul, yeah. And it will help you to surrender to the now. What I often do these days is when I'm having some time of breathing in and out like that, where I'm taking some deep breaths in and out, I'm often praying and saying different things to God's source as I'm doing it. And also when I'm breathing out, I'm often saying that I'm surrendering to the now. And I'm also thinking that I'm doing it, if you know what I mean. I'm not just saying it, but I'm meaning it. And I am surrendering to the now, and it's lovely. It's really nice. It's really good. It's really good to do things like that. And then you can, after you've had a little while like that, you can just trust that now you're in the now. I just got 1, 4, and 4, 4. Wow. So that was 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 44 seconds, including the angel number 444, which partly means that the angels are with me, that they are supporting me. Thank you, angels. You. But yeah. So you can actually surrender to the now, for example, while you are breathing out. And afterwards, you can just trust that now you're in the now and you're surrendered to the now, and whatever you need in the now, in each now moment, you will get it. Yeah, you can just believe it and trust in it, have faith in it. It's about faith, this, yeah, and you can trust in yourself and trust in the divine and trust in your superconscious mind. Your superconscious mind, I've learned about through this lady called, our superconscious minds, I've learned about through this lady called Courtney that is having this channel called the Divinely Aligned Channel. I can recommend that channel, by the way. Yeah, I can recommend that channel. But yeah, she has mentioned this thing, this expression called superconscious mind several times. And it's basically all the infinite wisdom and knowledge that there is in God's source. And yeah, that's inside of our superconscious mind. We can access that, actually. It may sound a bit crazy or wild to you, but we can access it. We can access it in the now. That's what I'm keeping on accessing when I'm getting all these good things that are coming to me in the now, when I'm making these recordings. 17 seconds after 6 minutes and 1 hour. I just got that. It's nice. It's nice because 17 is my favorite number. But yeah, we can access all these good things, all the knowledge that we need, all the inspiration we need, everything that we need in the now, in the unknown, when we're just surrendered to the now. Yeah. But the thing is, you have to be fully present in the now to get it. Yeah, if you're not fully present in the now, you can't access all these good things. You need to be fully present in the now, then you'll receive it, and you can have fun with it. And God's source wants to play with us. I'm letting God's source play through me now that I'm recording this video. And God's source wants to play with us and through us and have fun with us. And what does that mean? It means that you're receiving things from God's source and letting God's source express himself through you without you putting a limit on God's source and saying, oh no, I don't want to say that, or I don't want to do that, and stuff like that, but you're just to go with the flow and letting God's source flow through you, basically. Woo! Yay! Yeah, so like now, just some seconds ago, if I didn't just go with the flow and I just stopped myself from all my ideas, I wouldn't have said woo, I wouldn't have said that then. If I was really critical of myself and my own ideas and stuff like that, and my impulses and my spontaneity, I would have stopped myself, but I'm not stopping myself. No, woo! Yeah, because I'm just here at first to be reckoned with. Yeah. Can I say it like that? Is that right? Is that right expression? Anyway, what I mean is I'm a force, basically. I'm a divine force. Yay! Woo! Woo! Yay! I am here. I'm a powerful woman. I'm divine. I'm a divine human. I'm a new human in New Earth paradigm. Woo! I might be crazy in a way, but I might be this and that in a way. No matter what you think about me, I'm just me anyway. Yay! And the thing is that I might be exploding some of your thoughts. Maybe I'm exploding and bursting you out of your bubbles. Maybe I'm exploding some of your thought patterns and your beliefs, your old belief systems, and that's very cool because I'm here to do those things, and I'm here to set you free and help you to be you and live freely as you. Yeah. Because we're all meant to do that. So be free. I'm setting you free. Woo! Be free. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Woo! Because you're free to be you, my friend. I am free to be me, my friend. We are free to be us and who we are, and we are free to let God's source flow through us. Woo! I'm preaching the message. Yay! Woo! Yay! I'm preaching a message about us being divine as living souls, and about God's source living through us, about God's source flowing through us. Whoa! Diddy-dee-da-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-day. Woo! I'm getting it here now. Woo! God's source is flowing through me here now. Woo! Woo! Dee-da-dee-dee. Hallelujah. Woo! I'm howdy. Wow, never had a video like this before. That's the thing, because I'm in the unknown. Woo! Woo! I'm in the unknown. I'm in the unknown. I'm in the unknown. I mean, that's why it's happening. I mean, that's why this is happening. It's because I'm in the unknown. I'm in the unknown, yeah. And I'm letting the the energy and the forces and the good sources, to put it like that, my good source, yeah. My uniqueness flow through me. I'm letting my uniqueness flow through me. I'm letting God's source flow through me. Woo! 1:10:01. I got there. Wow! Excellent. So I've been filming for 1 hour and 10 minutes and 1 second. Ooh, 10:10 there. Woo! 10:11 there. Woo! Ooh, after 1 hour. So 1 hour, 10 minutes and 10 seconds, and then 11 seconds, and then 17. Woo! Woo, I love it. I'm just seeing lots of good numbers. I love good numbers. Woo! I'm active now. I'm engaged. I'm activated, by the way. I'm not like everyone else, by the way. Well, we're all unique anyway. But there are some special things about me. I'm a chosen one. I'm a special one. Yeah, I'm a special someone, to put it simply. And there are lots of things I could have said about myself, but I need to also keep some things to myself. So I'm not going to say absolutely everything about myself that I know about myself. I'm going to keep some things secret. But anyway, in any case, one of the main truths I've got to share with you is that I, as a soul, am divine, and you are divine. Yeah, in the same way that I'm divine as a soul, you are divine as a soul, and we are all divine humans, because we are here as God's source, having a human experience through us, and because I am in the unknown, like I'm now. Woo! 1:11. I got there. Wow! Woohoo! Thank you, God's source. Woo! Wow, that's beautiful. Because that was 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. Wow. So that was an enormous amount of ones. And I don't think I've ever seen that in a video recording before. Wowdy dowdy dowdy. Thank you, God's source. Wowdy dowdy wowdy wowdy wowdy. Woo! Do dowdy dee. Woo! Thank you, universe. Thank you, all the universes. Thank you, cosmos. Sorry, thank you, cosmos. And thank you, God's source. And the divine powers, and thank you, my angels. Thank you, my spirit guides. Thank you, everyone guiding me. Thank you, everyone leading me. Thank you to all the good forces here with me and through me. Thank you, God's source that flows through my being and who I am, because I am God's source. I am God's source. I am God's source to the day. I am God's source. I am God's source. I am God's source to the day. I'm God's source as a soul, yeah. Woo! And even in a way, my body is God's source, because my body is a creation of God's source, and also my body is an expression of God's source, and we are all like that. We're all an expression of God's source in many ways, and God's source expresses Himself through us. And we are all made up of love, by the way, and we are love. Woo! I'm really engaged in this. Wowdy dowdy, what a unique recording. This is so unique. I've never made a video like this, and I just got really engaged not long ago, where I was just feeling, woo, the big flow of the now and the big flow of God's source's power coming through me. Woo! Yay, I'm a powerful woman. I am divine, you see. The thing is, we're all really like that, and you just have to create your own reality and co-create with God's source, co-create with the universe, to put it like that. And the thing is that you can also express your own divinity. You can also start believing that you're divine, that your soul is divine, like I'm believing. You can believe about yourself, my friend. You can start believing that. Don't listen to your limiting beliefs. Oh yeah, I was saying this thing about me exploding your limiting beliefs or something like that. The thing is, we all have been born into this world where there's been a lot of manipulation and lies. We've been lied to here on this planet for thousands of years. So not just us, but our forefathers have been lied to. We've all been lied to for many, many years. For centuries, for thousands of years. We've been lied to. There's been a satanic rule here. We've been lied to. And there's been evil forces in control. But things are changing, yeah. But anyway, we've been lied to for many, many years. And we've been brainwashed. So when we've been born into this world, we've been treated like slaves, and we've been told this and that aren't true. Lots of things that aren't true. But we have to break free from that, and you can do it. I've broken free from that. I've broken free from the Matrix. I'm not living in the Matrix. Yay, woo! And you can break free from the Matrix. Yeah, are you waking up? Have you woken up yet? Have you woken up to all these truths I'm telling you? Have you realized that I'm telling you the truth? It's 1 hour, 14 minutes, and I just had 14 seconds. So I saw also 1414. I just keep on seeing lovely numbers, and I take it as signs from the divine that I'm on the right track here. Whoa. Yeah, excellent, brilliant. Woo, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you good vibrations. Good vibrations. Yay, woo. I'm sending you good vibes. I'm sending you positivity. Woo. 1441, I got there. Mirrored numbers again. Woo. Thank you, God Source. Yay. I'm sending you good vibes. I'm sending you positivity. Woo. Be the light that you are. Be the bright star that you are. Be who you are. Be the real you. Be the true you. I'm setting you free. You are free to be you, my friend. You are free to be who you are. You are divine. You're free to get to know your own divinity and who you really are, who you truly are. You are free to do that. You are free to believe in yourself. You are free to believe that you've got powers inside of you that you didn't know about. You are free to believe that God's Source lives through you, that you are God's Source as a soul, and that God's Source lives through you and breathes through you and expresses himself, herself through you. Absolutely, yeah. You're allowed to believe those things that I believe about myself. I'm believing good things about myself. All these good things I'm telling you, I'm believing it. I'm living in my divinity. I'm a divine human. I'm saying it to myself. I'm saying it to you, and I'm believing it. Yeah, woo! So I'm living out of this truth. I didn't always think like this. I didn't know these things before. I didn't always think like this, but I've changed, I've grown, I've developed, I've had spiritual awakenings. I've known things, I've realized things, and I've gotten to know things that I didn't know before. And so can you. You can know these things. You can live from your heart. You can live from your soul. You can live in a heart-based consciousness, not listening to the lies in your mind, like lies from the devil, lies from the evil side, lies that are saying that you're meant to be a slave and just go day in and out to work and have a boring life and come home, watch some TV, go to sleep and go back to work the next day. Something like that. You don't need to live that life. You can be a creator like me. You can co-create your own reality. You can co-create your own life. You can live with passion. You can follow your dreams. And I'm getting really excited and emotional here now. You can follow your dreams, my friend. You can follow your heart, my friend. You can live in the truth, my friend. You don't have to listen to the lies of the devil. You don't have to listen to the lies of the society around you, where they're lying sometimes to us here and there, like the mainstream media are often lying to us, and they're trying to manipulate us, like about President Trump, because many people believe bad stuff about President Trump because the media has lied about him. You don't have to listen to all that stuff. You don't have to listen to lies in the society. Wow, 1 hour 17 and when I got there. So I'd been filming for 1 hour 17 minutes and 1 second, and I'm doing something a bit crazy in a way. Well, I'm just surprising myself here because I never expected I was going to keep on filming for this long. I was just going to keep on filming for a few minutes. That was my plan. But God Source obviously wanted something else. God Source wanted to express himself and herself through me. Whether you want to say herself or herself, because the thing is, God Source is a consciousness and isn't really masculine or feminine. But anyway, I'm just talking with the human terms, that's why I'm saying himself or herself. But yeah, God Source expresses himself / herself through us. And we're all precious, we're all valuable. And you don't have to listen to the lies in society around you. You don't have to limit your mind. You don't have to limit your thoughts. You don't have to listen to your own thoughts. You can crack through them. Break free from them. You see what I'm saying? And you can listen to your own heart and listen to good thoughts. Fill yourself with good thoughts. Because the thing is, you've got a subconscious mind that's been programmed. You've been programmed. I was programmed. We've all been programmed with different beliefs that aren't true. And the real truth is partly, one of the real truths out here that we need to, and we should ideally get hold of, is that we are divine and we are so powerful. And because we're divine, because God Source is basically us. God Source is living through us. In essence, we are God's soul as a soul, because God's Source lives through all of us as a soul. And that means we can co-create with the universe. We can co-create with God's Source. We can co-create. We can create our reality by what we're doing. Like, I'm creating my reality partly by making this video, because this video will lead to stuff for me. See what I'm saying? And if I hadn't made this video, maybe I wouldn't have had a breakthrough, and maybe I'll get a breakthrough from this video. We never know. Well, I don't know. But anyway, people don't know things, there's a lot of stuff that we often don't know. But if you just go with the flow and you live in the now and you live in the unknown like I'm doing now, and you're creating stuff and you're letting God's Source flow through you, and you're allowing the divine power inside of you to really flow through you like I'm doing in this video while I'm recording this video, you really are stepping into your future and your new way of living. the new earth way of living, because in the new earth, we're meant to be living in harmony with ourselves and our divine truth and our divine colors, to put it like that. You know, we are meant to live in our divine power, in our divine, power and truth, and to be a new type of human. I'm here as a new human because I'm a divine human, and I'm a new type of human because I'm living in a new way. I'm living in the fifth dimension. I'm living in the new earth paradigm. Woo! And there's only light and love. That's the only rule in this paradigm. So I'm living in love and light. Yay! Woo! And I'm shining my light. I've got my own light. You've got your own light. We are all unique, and we can all shine our light to the world around us. Yeah. I hope you're resonating with me. I believe if you watched up to this point here in this video, then you have definitely resonated with me. And maybe you're a chosen one as well. At least you're special. But in a way, we're all chosen ones. Every human being is in a way chosen ones. But there is a group of people that is a special group of people. You don't have to agree with me or believe in it, but in my view, there is a group of people that is that are people called the chosen ones. They are very special, so they're extra special. But in a way, we are all those chosen ones because we can just choose to be them in a way. But anyway, I believe there are actually this extra group, this group that are a special group of people that are chosen ones. There is a group of people called the chosen ones, in my belief, and we are all chosen anyway to be living as God wants us to live, to be living in a good way, to be living in love and truth and happiness and joy and peace. Yay, woo! But there is a group of people called the chosen ones, and you will know yourself if you are one of those, and you will gradually find out about it, like through coming across certain videos on YouTube, like I've done. But I know anyway, I'm a chosen one, and it's a bit complicated, all that matter in a way. But anyway, if you know, you know, let's put it like that. If you know you're a chosen one, you're a chosen one. But I personally believe that there is this special group anyway of people called the chosen ones, and I wasn't planning on even sharing it. I wasn't even planning on saying that I'm a chosen one and stuff like that, and I wasn't even planning on talking about it. I've never talked about it before. I've kind of hinted at it the other day, at least, because the other day I said I'm chosen to do this. I said in a video I made the other day. I think that's the only time I've mentioned something about me being chosen before this video, before me making this video. But anyway, now I've said it straight out that I'm a chosen one. I'm a part of this group called the chosen ones, and I'm just being honest about it. But you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to believe that I'm a chosen one, but I know I'm a chosen one, so it doesn't matter to me what you believe. I just know that. Yeah, I know that anyway, and there are certain reasons for why I know it. But anyway, basically, if you know, you know. But anyway, we're allowed to have our own thoughts and beliefs. But I'm not meaning anything bad by saying that I believe there's a special group that is a group called the chosen ones. But I do believe that there are a special group with people like me, and that we that are the chosen ones, that we are meant to lift up the consciousness here on this planet, that we are meant to expand the consciousness of people here on this earth, and expand the consciousness here on earth basically, and to be a part of lifting the frequency here. I believe there are people there are people here like me who are here to do those things. I'm here to shine my light and to share truths and to lift the consciousness, to lift the vibrations, to lift the frequencies here on earth, and to also expand people's consciousness. And I think one way of me doing that is through making YouTube videos like this. And when you're watching this, and if you never have heard about your superconscious mind, for example, and if you've never heard about living in the unknown or living in the now, if you've never heard about all these unique things, and that you are divine and that God's source lives through you as a soul, for example, if you have never heard those things, well, then I've expanded your consciousness, because now you've got these thoughts in your mind and you didn't have them before, and you've got them in your mind because of me. Yay, woo! So I'm powerful in that way, for example, but I'm powerful in many ways. Anyway, I think I should really end this video soon, because wow, I've been filming for a very long time now. It's about 3:30 actually. Oh, wowdy dowdy, because it was a bit over 2:00 in the afternoon when I started filming this, and I still haven't started on my other creative project for the day. So yeah, I really need to get started on that other project soon, but it's been really nice talking to you. Woo! And letting God's source flow through me and live through me, and letting myself be here in the unknown and creating the unknown here on YouTube, to put it like that. Well, here in this video that I believe will end up as a YouTube video, either by itself or put together with another video or more videos. Yeah, but since this video is already so long now, I think I'm just going to leave it alone and not add another video recording to it. Yeah, but yeah, it's been really good talking to you and expressing myself to you and sharing of my magic and being my magical self and creating the magic of being me in the unknown, in the now, with you. Yeah, I mean, while you've been here in the future listening, because you're kind of here already, because I believe the future already exists in a way, but in a way the future doesn't exist because everything is happening in the now. But you know what we class as the future in our human way of talking, I believe that it basically already exists in some kind of a big now, an internal now that we are in, where I believe everything is happening all at once. It's just that we don't really fully understand it all, we human beings, I believe. But anyway, I believe that basically I'm kind of talking into the future, what I see as the future, what I think of as the future in my human experience and the way I perceive things when I live here as a human being. But I also know and believe, well, kind of know, but anyway, I believe, so in that way I know that everything is happening all at once, I believe. I think we don't fully understand it, at least most of us, when we're human beings, I think. But I do believe that we are all in this big now moment. So that future, that thing that I'm thinking of as a future of, for example, a future potential audience watching me talking in this video, I believe that those things that I feel as are being ahead of me, you know, I believe that those things are already existing. So that's why some people, they can get visions of the future and see what's going on there. I believe that's why they can do that, because it already exists. And it's like, in a way, I could have kind of jumped into it. Well, I think God's source could have given me a unique experience if she wanted to, and taken me to the future, even physically, if she wanted to, like, yeah, let me travel in time. But I believe normally God's source doesn't want us human beings to travel in time. I mean, most people, he doesn't want to have that experience at this moment, I believe. But maybe one day it will become a common thing that we're all traveling in time. I don't know. But anyway, these things are very interesting matters anyway. And we can philosophize and we can speculate and we can guess and we can wonder about these things. And even if we feel like we're not sure about it all, it's nice to sometimes just be imagining things and wondering about all these things, I think. But yeah, in a way, I believe you're already there. So I can kind of imagine that you're there watching me, whoever you all are, watching me in the future, in what I class as the future in my normal way of talking as a human being. Yeah. I hope you're understanding me and all my points that I'm making. I know these things I'm talking about, like time, is sometimes complicated matters, and it's maybe not so easy to grasp what I'm saying or wrap your head around it. But I'm just big me and saying what I want to say and what comes to me in the now, in the unknown. Anyway, yeah. Yay. But I think I'm ready now. I'm just going to look at myself in the mirror one more time, yeah? I am ready. I am a beautiful woman. I'm a beautiful woman. I believe that about myself, and I'm allowed to believe that, and it's good that I believe that, because it is the truth, in my view anyway. And it is, actually, it's the truth about all of us in my view. We're all beautiful. We're all beautiful in our own unique way. Yes, so you're beautiful, my friend. Yes, in your unique way. And remember that beauty isn't something that has to be a certain way. I mean, you don't have to look a certain way, like have your eyelashes or your eyebrows or your nose or your lips in a certain way. Yeah, like you don't have to put Botox in your lips to look beautiful. No. You don't have to do anything to your face, and I recommend you don't do anything to your face apart from if you want to wear a little bit of makeup or some makeup, you know what I mean? Things like that. I really recommend all of you just staying in your natural beauty when it comes to
your main look, to put it like that. Like, don't go and operate your nose just because you want to look like a celebrity, things like that. I recommend you all stay in your natural beauty, because we have been given our bodies and our faces, our heads, and everything we've been given to look with that look, to have that look. But at the same time, certain things we can do, like dye our hairs and stuff like that. I don't see that as wrong. But I think if we do things like that, like dye our hairs, we should do things in such a way that we are emphasizing our natural beauty. And yeah, anyway, that's my view anyway. I think it's very good when people are emphasizing or enhancing their natural beauty. Yeah, enhancing is a good word. Yeah, I think it's really good when people are enhancing their own beauty, yeah. But anyway, it's really good when people are accepting themselves just the way they are, and they're walking around in their natural beauty, like I've done many times before, and I absolutely am positive to that. So I think it's really good. I really like it when I see people doing that, actually, because I see it like a brave thing to do in these days when so many people are wearing makeup or looking fake in some kind of way. And I think it's really good when people are just looking natural. But at the same time, I'm thinking, as I've said before, you're free to wear makeup if you want to. You're free to dye your hair if you want to. You're free to have a special clothing style. Well, somehow you have to have a style in any case, because, everything is a style, a certain type of style anyway. But anyway, you're free to wear whatever clothes you want to wear and have the style you want to wear. With your clothes. But thing is that if you are gonna do something to change your look, I recommend you just trying to enhance your natural beauty. I hope you're understanding me here. Anyway, people are free to do what they want, and I'm not going to judge anyone for their looks or anything like that, so I'm not saying I'm judging anyone. I'm just recommending. That's the thing. I'm just recommending here. So I'm recommending that if you don't want to be having a natural look all the time, which also is a good thing to do, and in a way I recommend that. It's really good if you want to have your natural beauty on show and show your natural beauty all the time and not wear any makeup or anything like that. You don't even have to wear earrings or anything like that. Oh, that reminds me, I wasn't having earrings on. I was going to put that on. Yeah, I'll find some to put on. But yeah, it's also the thing that let me see, what was I going to say? I lost it now. It's not just that we are wearing, oh no, sorry, I've lost it. Thank you, God source, you will help me and you will speak through me. Yeah, and you are. Thank you, God source, you are speaking through me. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, let's just be ourselves. Let's be who we are, no matter how we look. And it's important to let your soul shine through, in my view. Yeah, just be who you are and let your soul shine through. Let your heart shine through. Let your light shine through. And don't hide yourself from the world. And you are allowed to. That's one of my points here. You are allowed to do things like putting on makeup, because we are free. We're free to do that. We're free to create our own reality, and that includes that we are free to create the image that we want to create to the world, and we are free to express ourselves the way we want to express ourselves to the world. But I recommend that you not only think about yourself and love yourself, and love yourself to the degree that you actually present yourself in a way that you feel like you're comfortable with, that you feel is respectable and presentable in a way that other people won't get offended by. So I recommend you do that. But also, maybe sometimes it's a good idea to think extra about how people will perceive you, and try to take others into consideration, because it's not good if some people get offended or upset by the way you look, and that can actually happen, I believe, yeah. But anyway, the main thing is that you love yourself and you look well after yourself and live in a healthy way, whether you put on makeup or not, whether you curl your hair or cut your hair or dye your hair or what. Because we need to look after our bodies, so we need to get enough sleep, and I need to remember that myself, who hasn't always given myself enough sleep lately, and I need to get better with that issue, yeah. And we need to eat healthily, we need to rest enough, have enough time to relax and spend time on our hobbies and things like that, and we need to breathe enough and sometimes breathe deeply, like I've talked about already, yeah. And we also need to have enough of fresh air. And if you're living in a city where there's not a lot of fresh air, just go outside into the nature areas outside of the city, like in the countryside sometimes, and make sure you sometimes get a whole big amount of really good fresh air. But anyway, if you can, it's really good if you get some fresh air every day. I haven't gotten it myself every day lately, actually. Like yesterday, I was just inside, actually. But anyway, most of the time, I do get at least a little bit of fresh air every day. But yeah, it's very good when we are doing things like this. And exercise as well, I want to recommend you to do. Yeah, I recommend you doing some exercise like once a week or twice a week or 3 times a week, because it's very healthy and very good. Yeah, it's very good for our bodies. And we can build strength in our bodies, for example, through exercising. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I'm just here embodying me as the new me, as a new version of me. I'm a new version of me. I wasn't like this 3 years ago, for example. I was very different in many ways. And one of the ways I was different in was in my looks. But I'm allowed to change. I'm allowed to grow. I'm allowed to develop. We're all allowed to do that. We're allowed to develop. We're all allowed to change. We're allowed to grow. We are all allowed to basically live in the now, in the unknown, in the flow of the now, and create our new version of ourselves. We're all allowed to do that. We're all allowed to express ourselves. We are all allowed to live in freedom in many, many ways. We are all allowed to live in freedom, and we are all allowed to express ourselves and create a new expression of ourselves. We can even daily create a new expression of ourselves, and we keep on changing anyway, like our skin keeps on changing. Lots of things keep on changing about us, both the human part of us and the divine part maybe as well in a way, but at least in the sense that we as souls and human beings, we can access more of our divinity gradually, more and more. So in that way, it's like we change on the divine side of things, if you know what I mean. So like maybe 1 year ago, I wasn't as good as letting God's source flow through me, maybe I wasn't. I don't think I was, actually. At least not to the degree I feel I'm now. But anyway, I'm just letting God's source flow through me in the now, and that's an example of how I'm kind of becoming more divine in a way. But at the same time, I'm just divine all the time. It's just that I've realized more about my divinity over the last months, and yeah, and basically I'm different and I'm changed, and I'm a changed woman, basically. Yeah. Yay. But I really need to get on with my day. I really need to do that. I need to go and start my creative project that I need to deal with today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have some food soon, actually, because I've already been filming for so long that I really need to eat something soon. So I think actually I'm going to eat some food soon. I think I'm going to make a new plan, because the plan was for me to eat between 4 and 4:30 anyway, and it's almost 4 o'clock now anyway. Now it's about 3:45 in the afternoon. So I think I'll just make some kind of a dinner for myself soon. I'll just make a quick dinner. I'm following a ketogenic diet right now, by the way. So I'm going to just make a quick ketogenic diet dinner. By the way, I'm sometimes putting out videos with examples of my diet these days, so you can pay attention to that. And not every video I'm making is being alerted about, being told about, to put it like that, to my subscribers, by the way. So if you're one of my subscribers that is watching this particular video I'm in now, then you can actually look up my page. If you haven't seen all my videos, you've never seen all my videos unless you've actually actively looked up my YouTube page, my YouTube channel page. But what I'm just trying to say is, so there are lots of videos there on my YouTube page that is not videos, that aren't videos that has been alerted about. That you've been given an alert about as a subscriber, because only certain videos I give alerts about. I let YouTube give you an alert about, and those are the videos that I'm uploading on my computer. When I'm uploading videos directly through the through the YouTube app, an app I'm using on my phones, two of my phones. I actually got 3 phones, but the third one I'm not using at the moment. Pardon me, a third one with a British number on it. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that number, by the way. But yeah, so I recommend anyway that you go into my channel if you want to see more of my messages, more of my videos, and I've got lots of different types of videos, and I've got a lot of variation there in my videos, but it's very much about being in the now, and all my videos are created in the now anyway, and often I'm just improvising in my videos, like in this one. And that's the thing, that it's kind of basically, that's kind of me in a way. I mean, that's kind of what my YouTube video is now. I mean, that's kind of what my YouTube channel is about in a way. It's about me improvising, because I'm basically improvising in every video, and at least to some degree I'm always improvising in my YouTube videos. And often I'm just suddenly deciding, oh, let me make a video, like a little shorts video, and then I start filming. Sorry, I don't always remember to look as often to the camera as I should, as I've said many times before. Yeah, anyway, I'll just have to work on that issue. But yeah, often I just get an idea, oh, let me make a shorts video, and I open up my shorts app, and then I just jump into the now in a way. Well, I'm already in the now, but I jump into the recording now, and I'm just creating something as I go along. So I'm just improvising and just making something in the now, in the unknown, when I'm filming. Yeah, woo! Like I did that last night. I made a couple of videos like that, which I decided was going to be shown tonight. So they have been scheduled for tonight on the 28th. I mean, for being shown tonight on the 28th of March that I'm on, yeah. But I'm going to put on my glasses and I can see you better. And you can see my look with my glasses, yeah. And I'm going to say my goodbyes very soon. I really like this top, it's really nice. You can see my trousers as well. It's a bit loose, this one. Yep, but it's okay. Yeah. I wasn't trying to show you that thing there. I didn't mean to show that, but that's okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna say my goodbyes. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. I am in the unknown, and I'm gonna keep on being in the unknown. Yay, 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 yay. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. Oh, I'm gonna be in the unknown today. Yay. I'm gonna be in the unknown. Do 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 do. I'm gonna be in the unknown today. Yay. Do da 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 do da do da 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 day. Do da 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 do da day. Woo! I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't meaning to show you my tummy. Well. Anyway, I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. I'm gonna be in the unknown. I'm gonna live in the unknown. Do da da do da da day. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. I'm gonna be in the unknown today, yeah. Yay! Why don't you try today to be in the unknown the rest of this day, or if it's a nighttime, the rest of this night, or the next day when you've gotten up from going to sleep, because maybe you're about to go to sleep when you're watching this. So maybe next day, if you're watching this late in the evening or in the night, when you're soon going to go to bed, why don't you decide the next day, tomorrow for you, I'm going to live in the unknown, and I'm going to be in the unknown, and I'm going to create in the unknown, and go with the flow, and live in the now, and let God's source flow through me, with God's source's energies, with God's source's power, with God's source's creativity. Because God's source lives through us and in us as a soul, because we are in essence God's source. So God's source lives through us all as the souls, as the living souls that we are. And that means the Creator lives in us and lives through us. And that means that we've got a whole lot of creativity in us, and it's just ready to burst out. So we can create stuff. We can even create our own reality together with God's source. We can co-create our own reality, our own lives, together with God's source by, for example, thinking about what we want. Don't think about what you don't want, just think about what you want, and visualize things that you want for yourself. For example, that's one way of doing it. That's one way of creating your own reality. Yeah. And God's source has a lot of creativity that can be expressed through us, because we are God's source in essence. God's source lives through us as the soul that we are, as the real being that we are. Yeah, as the soul that we are, as the true us. Yeah. Whew, I feel like I've used a lot of energy by creating this video now, and I'm going to have some new energy coming into me now very soon. So I'm going to go and have a glass of water. I'm going to cook a simple dinner dish for myself. And I'm going to eat and relax, and then I'm going to start on this big creative project. Yeah, it is a big project, you see. This big creative project I was telling you about earlier on, the secret creative project that I'm in the middle of. Yay! Woohoo! Yeah, I'm going to deal with that very soon. Yeah. And then I'm going to just enjoy it, just enjoy dealing with that, just enjoying creating and being in the now and the unknown with it, and creating in the unknown, and letting God sort of speak through me and create through me when I'm dealing with that creative project that I'm going to deal with today. I'm going to try to deal with it for many hours today so that I come much further in the process of creating what I'm creating than I am now. Yeah, again, I'm sorry I'm not always looking as much into the camera as I ideally should. I keep on forgetting about it and getting caught up in looking at myself sometimes. Well, I mean too much sometimes. I'm okay with looking sometimes at myself, because I need to also pay attention to what's going on in the camera and that I'm being shown properly and things like that. But yeah, I'm just not always looking enough into the camera lens, in my view. Oh, I can put on some makeup, by the way. No, I mean perfume, by the way. I haven't done that. But I can't really easily access anything but one. I think I'll do that one. Yeah, I don't have much left of this one, but anyway, this is one from India. It was a gift for me. It's not got much left in it, but it's got a little bit left in it, actually. It smells really nice. Yeah. What is it saying? Oh, yeah, pure fragrances. That's the mark. And it's called Adonis. I'll just show it to you. Yep. It's really nice. It's a very nice smell. Yeah. So now you know about that one. I didn't plan on doing that either. And that was not a paid thingy, because no one is paying me for saying all these things about products that I'm using now. But there was one thing I was just reminded some moments ago that I was saying to you before I wanted to do. I wanted to put on some earrings, and I'm going to do that to complete my look, to complete the look of today, to put it like that. Sorry, I showed too much again. Oh, don't like that. I didn't want to show this thing here. But now that I've done it, I'll just do it again. Yay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I didn't want to show this area. No. It's not perfect in my view. So I prefer not showing it. But anyway, I just did it on purpose now because I didn't want to be so strict with myself in a way. I was sharing freely of something and showing you something that isn't perfect in my view, but it's not a crisis. I'm still beautiful no matter what. And we're all beautiful no matter whether we are fully feeling we are in our ideal weight or whatever it is that's going on for us. You know, we can still love ourselves, and I do love myself, and I do believe that I am beautiful. Also, that my body is beautiful, but we just don't always feel like we're looking 100% the way we want to look ideally, you know, and we're allowed to also feel like that. And if we feel like we want to lose a little bit of weight, like 1 or 2 kilos, we're allowed to do that as well. Yes, we're allowed to do that. We're allowed to feel like that and decide on doing that, as long as we are not already extremely thin, you know, because then that would be dangerous. But if you're not extremely thin and you can afford losing a little bit of weight and you want to, you can do that, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna live in the unknown, I'm gonna live in the unknown, I'm gonna live in the unknown today. Woo! How about you two start out? Woo! It's a bit strange to think about, because a bit over a year ago I wasn't even using YouTube, but now I am, and now I'm used to it, and now I'm even sharing all these things that I've been sharing lately, and that probably will be put on YouTube. These things I've been sharing in some videos, in some video recordings I've made lately, and these things I'm sharing in this one. Yeah, I'm sharing very much of myself and of who I am and of my life. Yeah, woo! And I think it's part of my destiny. I think I'm living in my purpose. Yeah, no, I know that. Sorry, I know I'm living in my purpose. I'm destined for greatness, and I'm living in my great destiny. Yay, woo! Yay, absolutely. But I really want to put on some earrings. I'm just not sure which ones to put in. Got this thing here where I've got some earrings and necklaces, so I'm going to look in here to see if I find something I want to use in here. I'm not sure what will fit this outfit. If anything of these things I got here. Oh, I've got something here that maybe could fit, actually. Oh yeah, maybe finally these can fit. These ones. Actually, I think they can fit because they are fitting with these round circles in my outfit, because they're very similar to them, you know, because these are also round. But these are actually pale pink. I don't know if you can see it, but they're actually pale pink. Yeah, I'm going to try it out anyway. I'm just going to try it out. You can always change my mind about it. And I'm going to see what I feel about it. I usually don't like these much, but actually I think they're looking quite nice with this outfit. Yeah, maybe this is going to be my new look today. What do you think? Do you like it? My viewers in the future. I actually think it's quite nice, yeah, because it's picking up on these round circles on here. Yeah, I think it looks quite nice. Yeah, it does, yeah. You can't see them all the time, but you can see them there a little bit, yeah. Depends on where my hair is and how I'm looking. Yay! It's all right. It's a bit unique. And yeah, they're a bit different, and I'm not used to wearing them actually. I haven't worn them much at all, but I'm going to wear them today. Woo! Yeah, I'm going to be a bit different and unique today, yeah. I'm going to live in the unknown. I'm going to live in the unknown. I'm going to live in the unknown today. Yay! I'm going to be in the unknown. I'm going to live in the unknown. And I'm going to live in the unknown today. I'm going to keep on living in the unknown. Living in the unknown. I'm going to live in the unknown today. I'm going to keep on living in the unknown. Yay, 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 yay. Woo! I'm going to live in the unknown today. I'm gonna live in the unknown today. I'm gonna live in the unknown. I'm gonna live in the unknown. I'm gonna live in the unknown today. Woo! Yay! Woo! Yeah. Okay. So it's very soon time for me to say goodbye, I feel, because I am running quite late now. Wow, it's almost 4 o'clock, and this has become a very long recording. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna end this soon. But it's been really nice. It's been really nice to be connecting with you, to put it like that. Well, to be talking to you, and really hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and that you've been inspired and encouraged and uplifted and learned some new things, and that you found it a good video to watch. I really hope so, yeah. And you're welcome to subscribe if you're enjoying watching my videos, and it would be really nice if you subscribe if you're enjoying watching my videos. And also, if you liked this video, please put a like on it. I mean, a thumbs up to symbolize like. Yeah. And please also write me a comment. If you like this video, that would be really nice. Like, tell me what you liked about it, or tell me what spoke to you the most, or tell me something else you want to tell me. Like, tell me if there was anything in this video that inspired you, or if there is anything that you're grateful for. Maybe you're grateful for me sharing of my life and of my day today. I've given of this day to you already. Actually, yeah, I mean, I've actually given of you. No, I've given of myself in my day. I've given of this day. Wow, yeah. Because all this time, it's precious time, you know. So it's a precious gift, because you don't get it back. When you're giving time to someone, you don't get it back. Yeah, I've given of this time, and I'm not going to get this time back, because I don't know how to travel in time, to be honest. I don't know if I could have gone back in time and then changed how I behaved. I don't know. But anyway, I don't want to do things like that, because I actually like it when things are going in the linear way, at least in my human way of experiencing things, and in my human side likes it, to put it like that. My human side likes it when things are going from A to B, and we're going from morning to evening and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm feeling like my human side likes it, yeah. But it will be nice when we're all living, all of us that are on the good side, when we're all living in the 5th dimension physically, and not just spiritually or in the 5D, to put it like that. I mean, in the spiritually, yeah, basically spiritually, yeah. It's good when we're all physically and in every way living in the 5D, in the 5th dimension, us who are coming there, who I believe will be most of us, because I believe most of us are on the good side and we don't actively do evil things, no. But yeah, I believe that when we are all there, all that are meant to be there, by the way, I believe other people who are left behind will get a second chance, yeah. But anyway, I mean, a second chance to choose the good side and to come to the fifth dimension, yeah. I've read about that online and I believe it's true. But what was I going to say? What was I going to say? I'm sorry, I can't remember it now. But yeah, oh yeah, so I've given of myself, I've given of my time, and time is energy and time is precious. So I've given you something very precious by making this video today, because I've given of myself and of my day, of my time, and I was actually going to use most of this time for a creative project I'm dealing with, that big project I've talked about. So now I have to deal with that later into the day than my plan was. I mean, I have to make it go later into the day before I can end that other project, because that other project is really important for me to deal with today. But that's okay. I can work in the evening sometimes if I want to, or create in the evening sometimes. In a way, it's not a job. It's a creative process. But anyway, I'm going to create on that other process, on that other project I mean, and being that other creative project, yeah. Why am I standing up here? I'm having a feeling I'm going to do something. Oh yeah, I was thinking I could put on a bracelet. Yeah, that's what it's called. So let me see, maybe this one. Let me see. Oh yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good with this outfit. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep that on. Yay, hello, here I am, ready for the day. That took a long time for me to get ready for the day, just because I was singing and talking and improvising so much to my future audience, but that's really good. It's been really nice to do this. I have enjoyed doing it and share of myself and share of my day and share of me in the unknown and in the now with you all. With everyone potentially watching in the future, which I think will be many probably, and my plan is anyway to put this on YouTube, even though I don't always look perfect and I still look tired to some degree, because putting on that thingy, that, where is it? That foundation cream I was putting that on hasn't totally taken away the tired look, unfortunately. But yeah, I've been myself anyway. I think I'm just going to leave the camera and say my goodbyes soon, and not lift up the camera to show you me in a different room. I think I'm just going to let it be here, yeah. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, sometimes we have to let things be, and we have to let things in the past be in the past. Let yourself live in the now. Don't focus on the past, what we class as the past in our human experience. Also, don't focus too much on the future, but it's good to sometimes think about what we class as the future. And for example, think about our dreams and our goals, and put some time aside for visualizing what we want to achieve in life, what we want to experience in life. But yeah, the main thing is anyway to live fully in the now moment, in the present, to live fully present in the present, in the present now moment, in the unknown, and to create in the unknown is really important as well. And you can create in many ways, like when you're folding clothes, that's a way of creating, because you're creating a new reality. Then, you know, when you are washing your car as a man, or maybe even as a woman, you know, you're creating a new experience for yourself, because you've never watched that car on that particular moment before, you know, things like that. There's just so much creation stuff going on. We always are creating our own experience, our own reality, together with God Source, who lives through us, who expresses himself / herself through us, yeah? Yay, I hope you're understanding me here. Yeah, and again, I'm sorry I'm not always looking as much into the camera as ideally I should do, but I can try to get better with that. Maybe in my next video I'll be better with that, yeah. I'm developing, I'm growing as a YouTuber, I'm growing as a human being, I'm growing as a woman, I'm growing in many ways. And I'm a divine human living in the new earth paradigm and living in love and peace and happiness. Yay, woo! And I'm lifting myself up. I'm not always in a happy, good mood like today here with you, but I have some moments where I'm upset or sad or something like that. Like I had last night at a time like that. And I sometimes get emotional, I sometimes feel a bit low or something like that, but I can help myself by lifting myself up. I can raise my own vibrations. I can create a better reality for myself. Yeah, woo! Anyway, I have spoken for very, very long, and I've filmed for almost an hour, I can see, and I am really needing to get on with my day. Feel free to comment, click like, and subscribe. Subscribe if you want to. That'd be really nice if you did that if you haven't already. But anyway, I send you all my love. I send you love, love, love. Woo! I send you love and peace and joy and happiness. Have a great day or night onwards. Yay! Woo! And be you and live freely as you. Yay! In the now, in the unknown, creating things that doesn't exist yet in the unknown. Yeah. Woo! Okay, bye. I need to go. I need to get on with my day and get some food and different stuff and do my creative stuff. Thank you. Bye. I need to create on another project. Yeah. Bye. Thank you for this time. Bye. 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 Love from me. Bye. Yoo-hoo.